Hey guys, Josh Spoon with the Producer's Kitchen, and I'm here with a new tutorial. So for the next couple of tutorials, I'm going to be going over some production tips that Christopher Ovwist has shared on his Twitter page for his book, Making Sound. I'll take a few tips that he shared and show you how to do them specifically in Ableton Live, and I'll also share a couple of tips on how to be able to create those tips. The book Making Sounds is full of 75 great tips on production, tips on getting creative with samples, vocals, drums, and effects. If you're interested in the book, please click on the link that I have in this video description and you'll be able to download a sample chapter. If you want to buy the book through that link, it's really awesome because Christopher has given me the ability to be an affiliate, so I'll get a little bit of money from that. So if you like the Producer's Kitchen and you also like the book, you'll be helping both of us out. Alright, so let's get started with a tweet from his account, Magnetic Sound. I put the link also in the description as well. So in the tweet he writes, any melody line, vocal or instrumental can be made richer by adding a harmony part, sending it to a reverb, and muting the dry sound. So I'm going to show you how to do that. What we're going to need are 2 MIDI tracks, one being a cello, one being a violin. You could use any 2 complementary instruments, but I'm going to use that. Next you'll need a pitch MIDI device and also a scale MIDI device, and I'll show you how to combine all these together to accomplish this tip. So as you can see on the screen, we have a cello and a violin track. I got this from Orchestral Strings in Sounds, and then got a legato violin. And the same with the cello. You can use any sample that you want. If you have a violin or cello sample and you don't have access to these packs, you could do that, or you can use any other complementary sound. So now that we have our instruments picked, we can now start putting together this reverbed harmony. So the main instrument that I'm going to use is the cello, and the violin's going to be that reverbed out harmony. The first thing I want to do is be able to create the harmony really simply, and so that's when we're going to use the pitch. I'll take the pitch, drag it onto the violin, and then here I can change the pitch. And I'm going to do a major third for semitones. And what this is going to do is whatever note I play, it's going to pitch it up a major third. And that's going to be able to create the harmony. The only problem is not every note that I play needs to go up a major third, because it might need to be a minor third. So to help out with that, I'm going to grab the scale. Actually, I'm going to open this up. It has a bunch of presets. I'm going to grab C major. I'm just going to play in C major. And what it'll do is, if I play, let's say for example, D, the third in a D is not a major third, it's a minor. So the C major makes sure it falls into place. And that's going to come in handy because the next thing we're going to do is make it where all I have to do is play the cello and the violin will complement or accompany it automatically. So I'm going to arm the cello, and then I'm going to do MIDI from cello. So I'm getting whatever MIDI data comes from here, whether I'm playing it or it's in a clip, and it'll be sent through. So I have to turn monitor on. Now, the next thing I have to do is set the reverb wash. So Chris said that you could use a aux track, which in live would be a return track. I don't use return tracks a ton. They have their place, but I only use them when I feel like I need to. But in this situation, we're just going to use it on the track, but I'll show you if you wanted to use a return. So I've deleted all my return tracks, so I'll just insert return. You see there's the shortcut. And what I would do is turn audio out or to send only, and then I would turn this up and it would go here. I'd put the reverb here, and there would be no signal, dry signal coming out. I don't really have a need for that because I can just put it on this track and then just bathe it in reverb. So I'll go to audio effects and drag a reverb on there, and you can hot swap and test out different reverbs. So I'm gonna do room. Let's do large chamber. Let's try bright room. Big room. Let's try ambient. So it's a little bit softer if I turn this off. It just puts a nice wash behind it, which is really nice. So that's kind of why he suggested that. It just adds a little bit of character. So that's just one tip that Chris shared. I'm going to be sharing a couple more. Definitely get his book, Making Sounds, through the link below. You'll be helping out me and Chris. I'm Josh Spoon with the Producer's Kitchen, and remember to always be creating.